You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on. News 25 is brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law, voted best of Pahrump for 4 years. Give them a call, 775-727-9900. News 25 is also brought to you by Gunny's Air Conditioning and Heating. New, service, and repair. Call Gunny's, 775-727-6800.
Hello and welcome to this edition of News 25. I'm Unette Gentry. Thanks for joining us on Ace Country Radio, and we're also streaming at KPVM.TV. We're also on your Roku devices. It is Tuesday, September 10th, Presidential Candidate Debate Day. But first, in our top local story, a two-vehicle accident occurs at approximately 10 a.m. this morning. Anthony Roberts has more.
Jason Ernest of Mount West Lawyers. Don't be bullied by insurance companies. Call me, 775-727-9500.
A two-vehicle accident occurred today, September 10th, just after 10 p.m. at the intersection of Bella Vista and Blagg Road. According to deputies, a gray Nissan was heading westbound on Bella Vista from Highway 160 and collided with the silver Toyota Tacoma at the intersection of Blagg Road. The driver of the Toyota was transported to Desert View Hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. Fortunately, no other injuries were reported. Traffic was closed in all directions during the investigation and cleanup. The Nye County Sheriff's Office, as well as Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue, were on scene.
And it's an historic day today in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, this election season, as current Vice President Kamala Harris and former President Donald Trump face off at 6 p.m. Pacific time in a presidential debate. It will air on ABC News, and that debate will not have an audience in person, and the mics will be muted after each candidate speaks. That debate is highly contested, and it is an historic first-time face-to-face meeting of Harris and Trump. And meanwhile, for the Harris campaign ticket, her vice presidential pick, Minnesota Governor Tim Walz, is here in Southern Nevada today stumping for his presidential ticket partner. And Tim Walz is speaking on behalf of Harris, and her husband, Second Gentleman Doug Emhoff, will also be in the Las Vegas area speaking and stumping for Harris next week. Meanwhile, leading up to Election Day, former First Lady Melania Trump is offering choice words regarding our current political climate. News 25 Las Vegas correspondent Maria Centers joins us now with details.
After years of maintaining a dignified silence, 45th First Lady Melania Trump has come out with a trio of her truths just weeks away from Election Day. The Slovenian stunner is set to release her upcoming self-titled memoir Melania on October 8th that has already been deemed a bestseller. Let's find out what the polyglot has to say about her book launch and current events here in the USA.
The attempt to end my husband's life was a horrible, distressing experience. Now, the silence around it feels heavy. I can't help but wonder, why didn't law enforcement officials arrest the shooter before the speech? There is definitely more to this story, and we need to uncover the truth.
Melania has made her mark as the only First Lady to become a naturalized U.S. citizen.
The 2020 election results changed our lives forever. It impacted our quality of life, cost of food, gasoline, safety, and even the geopolitical landscape.
The proud immigrant is fluent in 5 different languages, while only 3% of the world's population can speak over 4.
America is more divided today than ever before. It has become increasingly apparent that there are significant challenges to free speech, as demonstrated by the efforts to silence my husband.
The children's advocate moved to New York City in 1996 after launching an international career at just 16 years old.
Writing this memoir has been a deeply personal and reflective journey for me. As a private person who has often been the subject of public scrutiny and misrepresentation, I feel a responsibility to clarify the facts. I believe it is important to share my perspective, the truth.
Skyhorse Publishing has described First Lady Melania Trump's story as one of resilience and independence. I'm Maria Centers for News 25 Las Vegas.
In more local news, Air Force veteran Tom Waters speaks with News 25 about an event happening this week in honor of 9/11.
Hi, I'm Tom Waters. I'm here to talk about an event by the Pahrump Valley Rotary Club. It's something that they do every year on September 11th. We want to never forget what happened in 2001, so we want to have a ceremony each year to remind everyone how vulnerable we can really be. So at this time, we have at the Calvada Eye, starting at 8:30 on September 11th, we're having an event, and it talks about exactly what happened to us on 9/11. We have speakers that will come out and explain where they were at that time. We have the fire chief brings out the fire truck that was in New York at the time, and we have it now in Pahrump. It's a ceremony, it's at the reflection area, and we call it the First Responders Reflection Area because we're talking about firefighters, everybody from the fire department, as well as the police. And these are the people, our first responders, that we want to never forget what they did on that day and what happened to us on that day. So we're encouraging all of you to come out. It starts promptly at 8:30 at the Calvada Eye. We're asking everyone to be seated by 8:15 so we can start promptly on time at 8:30. There are other things that happen as well. We don't want you to miss any of it. So we're encouraging you, your family, your friends, bring them all out. There's plenty of room for everybody. It's open to the public, and we want to see you there. Thank you.
The Black Cow Coffee House is rocking out for a great cause. All that and more when News 25 returns.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on.
Welcome back to News 25. Well, locally, the Black Cow Coffee House is hosting an event later this month in hopes of collecting winter clothes for people in need in our community. But they'll also have some rockin' music as well.
Hello, Pahrump. We're here at Black Cow Coffee House here in Pahrump, Nevada. My name is Phoenix. This is Gabe Smith, and we wanted to share with you an event we've got coming up at the end of the month.
On September 28th, we will be performing music here at the beautiful Black Cow Coffee House in the electronic music genre. This is also a semi-charity show where we are going to be asking people that attend to bring cold weather gear to donate to the homeless and people in need for the winter time.
The show starts at 3:30 p.m. and will go till question mark or closing, which is also 7 p.m. If you're curious what we sound like, personally I play a mix of jazz, trip-hop, and lo-fi, which is kind of like a lot of major and minor 7th chords, some diminished chords. There's even some flatted 5th chords. A lot of chords you're going to hear if you come out to this show. And then Gabe?
I am in drum and bass, dubstep, and house music. So I have a live performance here with all kinds of sights, sounds, lighting, and fun stuff on the projector. It's a really exciting show, and you should definitely come out.
It's going to be great.
And in more local good news about our businesses, Sleep in Heavenly Peace visited the KPVM studios today to talk about 2 of their upcoming events that will help change the lives of many children in need.
Hi, I'm Michelle Caird. I'm here with Sleep in Heavenly Peace, the Nye County chapter. We are excited to announce our build that's happening this Saturday, September 14th. We're starting at 9 o'clock in the morning at 2731 South Woodchips. We'd like to invite anyone and everyone to come on out. If you'd like to sand some wood or build a bed, we're going to have the opportunity for you. Bunks Across America is going on all across America at all the chapters. They hope to build 8,500 beds. The need is huge, and so we here in Pahrump are hoping to build 30 or more beds, and with your help we'll be able to do that. We end up giving the child a bed, a mattress, a pillow, a blanket, and a set of sheets. But we can only do it with volunteers like you that will come out and help us build those beds. This year we're hoping to build 150 beds, and the need is great here in Pahrump in Nye County. And our chapter president also is here with me, and she would like to invite you also.
I would like to invite everybody to come out. Come one, come all. Bring your brothers, your sisters, your aunts, your uncles, come out and help us build beds for the kids that don't have beds in our town. It's a great experience. You can do sanding. You don't have to have any experience. We'll show you how to do it. So come on out and join us. You'll have a good time.
We'd also like to invite you to our fundraiser. The way we get monies to build our beds is all donations. So we are having our 4th annual Christmas fundraiser on December 4th, which is a Wednesday night at Saddle West. The doors will open at 5 o'clock. There will be a pasta buffet and there'll be dessert. We'll have silent auctions and live auctions and entertainment. And so everybody please come. We have tickets for sale, and Carmen will tell you how you can contact her and get information regarding tickets if you need them.
Okay, if you'd like to call, you can call me at 775-910-8921. If you have any questions, information you need, I can give it to you. So please call and please come.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And now here's some entertainment news from Ava Parducci.
Hey, I'm Ava Parducci, back with a look into what's going on in Southern Nevada. First up, if you're a fan of early 2000s music, the Black Eyed Peas have announced a Las Vegas residency. Kicking off in February 2025, the residency will take place at Planet Hollywood Resort and Casino. Black Eyed Peas member will.i.am shared that the show will push the boundaries of live entertainment and incorporate AI. Tickets go on sale this Saturday at 10 a.m. on Ticketmaster. I've got a feeling those will be good nights. Next, if you're looking for something fun to spice up your week, Wildside Tavern in Pahrump is hosting an open mic and jam night tomorrow from 9 p.m. to 1 a.m. Head over and show off your karaoke skills. For those planning to celebrate Mexican Independence Day this weekend or just like to party, the Rumbazo Latin Festival will be taking place in downtown Las Vegas this Friday and Saturday. This event will feature Latin food vendors, musical performances, art displays, and more. Tickets start at $65. Lastly, if you're staying in tonight, tune in to ABC, Disney Plus, or Hulu to catch the first presidential debate between former President Donald Trump and Vice President Kamala Harris. The event starts tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, 6 p.m. Pacific. If you're interested in advertising your event, please reach out to me at ava_Parducci_KPVM@outlook.com. We look forward to the opportunity to collaborate with you. That's all for now. Enjoy the week and stay tuned for more of what's happening in Southern Nevada.
And in sad Hollywood news and more entertainment, we have lost a Hollywood legend. James Earl Jones passed away at the age of 93. Jones is best known for his portrayal of Darth Vader's voice and the voice of Mufasa on The Lion King. Rest in peace, James Earl Jones. News 25 will be right back.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on. News 25 is brought to you by Mountain West Lawyer, Injury Attorneys, 727-9500.
Welcome back. Well, now here's Mikey Ruhan knocking it out the park again in sports.
Time now for your News 25 look at sports and streaming at KPVM.TV and now on Roku devices. The Las Vegas Aviators are in Albuquerque this evening to take on the Isotopes. First pitch, 5:35. Las Vegas Aces are in Indiana. They'll face the Fever tomorrow evening. The city of Henderson will celebrate a Little League team from the city, reaching Williamsport for a second straight year. A city spokesperson said Henderson will host a party for the Paseo Verde team on Saturday, September 21st at Anthem Hills Park. Mayor Michelle Romero will read a proclamation for the team at 11 a.m. The party will follow with ballpark food, face painting, games, a DJ, and more. And Sunday. The Las Vegas Raiders, Baltimore Ravens in Baltimore, 10 a.m. Pahrump Valley Trojans volleyball is taking on Boulder City High School this evening. The JV game is in progress. Varsity, 6 p.m. And that's your look at sports on News 25.
Thanks so much, Mikey. And in more local news here in Pahrump, behind the scenes at Valley Electric Association, a dedicated team ensures that operations run smoothly. And one crucial component is fleet services. And if you're not familiar, here's how they contribute to reliable service.
This segment of News 25 is brought to you by Valley Electric and its family of companies focused on serving our members. We're better together.
I have been here a little over 31 years.
Yeah.
I started as a high school student. Valley Electric owns about 200 pieces of equipment, and we maintain, operate, and make sure everything works right and fix and clean everything. So we have backhoes, generators, bucket trucks, small and large, pickups, 1-ton trucks for the line crew to use to go into small communities, half-ton pickups, and some cars and SUVs, stuff like that. It is more economical. We are actually cheaper than going to the dealership. When feasible, we will try to rebuild them as best we can to get them back up and running. When, as everybody knows, out in the world, it's hard to get vehicles right now at a decent price. So we're affected by the same thing. 3 mechanics we have are highly skilled. It takes years and years of education and experience to do what these guys do out here. We have so many different models, makes, years. They're all different, and so you got to have a good base of education, but then you learn all the specialty problems with each piece of equipment. What these guys do, what their main job is to keep power on. Well, we're probably 85% off-road with most of their stuff that they have to go do. So that takes a special vehicle to do that day in and day out with all the equipment and material they have on the vehicles. It's important to keep these trucks well maintained because first off, you have a man in the air, which, you know, our number one priority here at Valley Electric is safety. So making sure the vehicle is safe for that guy to operate so he can do his job, so he can make sure the lights stay on. But also, too, is to get people from point A to point B to make the co-op work.
News 25 Weather Cam is brought to you by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorney's Office in Pahrump. In a wreck, need a check? Call 702-877-1500.
Let's take a look outside through our Lerner and Rowe weather cam, and we do have red flag warnings with high winds and dry conditions. A closer look at our weather when News 25 returns.
Good evening, Nevada. I'm Kaylee Bentler in the News 25 Weather Studios with some regional weather to start off with. Up in Fernley, we're at 92 degrees. Fallon, 92 as well, weather twins. But wait, there's more. Carson City, 87. Tonopah, also 87. Goldfield at 88. Beatty at 96. Amargosa, 103. Las Vegas, 100. And Death Valley, 114. But in the paradise of Pahrump, currently at 99 degrees and sunny. We saw a high of 99 as well. Winds south-southwest 17 miles per hour. Humidity at 11%, and the sun rose at 6:23 and will set this evening at 6:57. Expect humidity at 13%, winds southeast 14 miles per hour with a low of 71 and some clouds in there. As for the rest of the week, we're staying sunny all throughout the week. Tomorrow we're seeing 97 and then slowly climbing down over the weekend, getting up to 94. But towards the end of the week on Tuesday, we're at a very chilly 80 degrees. And that is your look at the weather. Back to the desk. Here's UNET.
Thanks so much, Kaylee. And once again, rest in peace to James Earl Jones, Mississippi native and Hollywood acting legend, who will always be our forever King of Zamunda from the classic movie comedy Coming to America. Well, that does it for this edition of News 25. I'm UNET Gentry, and from all of us here at KPVM and A's Country Radio, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you on the air next newscast. Good night.